A woman very rich named Greg that have a daughter named Sunset. Since this baby had 3 years old, she is a killer. Greg always have a way to hiding each maids and security that her little daughter been killed in the house. And she have a lot of contact to make each deaths to be like a accident or a suicide, so Greg always pay a lot of money to hiding everything, so her daughter growing up and become worse, but each time she killing someone is when she is sleeping. She is a night walker. Yes, each time she close her eyes she becomes someone else and start to kill, but her mom and dad always hiding in a room just to be survive. Yes, they've been hiding because they know very well that their daughter is a killer from the camera. They could see everything, but even those they knows they still hired maids and security, and they always hiding the truth from them, so all they do is save their self and hide the truth. But in the morning she never remember anything, but she always find her hands full of blood and her feet always dirty. She always crying, screaming when she see her hands bloody and her feet dirty. But her mom always make her think it's a dream, and her mom always said, "Sunset, listen my daughter, your dream can't hurt you. This is not true. It's all a dream. This situation get Greg crazy and couldn't get it anymore, so she pay a private teacher to teach her lesson home to avoid problem. And she hired a lot of security to stand next to her daughter room and make sure that her door room very lock. So this is how she find a solution. But people like to call this house ghost house because one maid's was escape and spread the truth, but the next day she was murder, and another maid did confirm that the maids that been murder talked the truth. She been fired and people was after her, but she leave the country just to stay alive. Years and days pass, those maid was no longer get kill, and she don't have to bury them or to pay police to make it like a accident or suicide anymore. Greg and her husband feeling happy to have peace in mind, and when she have 12 years old she always had the bad memories, but it's like a nightmare now, but not like something was true anymore. And when those memories come she always hiding crying, but when her mom catch her crying she always said the same thing. "My daughter dream can't hurt you, Sunset." Said one day, "Mom, can I go out the house to see the world, and I want to be without all the security outside my room door. Please Mom, I want to go to school as everyone without private teachers." Mom believe me, I feel like a slave, but her parents respond no, but when she asking her mom why, her mom always say, "Sunset, for your own good and I'm here to protect you." But she can't understand a word, but sometimes she thinks her mom trying to protect her from others people not hurting her. But she don't have no idea that her mom protect her from getting in trouble. Now she turned 18 for her birthday. She asked her mom $10,000 as a birthday gift, and to allow her to go out the house she said, "Mom, now I'm 18, I'm grown, so I think I can go out and be like everybody without security." But Sunset asking this money just to escape, and her mommy don't have no little thoughts about why she asking for this money, but her mom said, "Darling, I'll give you something better," but she don't really feel happy to get something else if it's not what she asking for. So her mom making a big party, a lot of rich people was there in the party, so she called Sunset and said, "Listen everyone, my Princess Sunset turned 18, I need you guys to sing her happy birthday for me," and everyone did. And she said again, "Darling, come here, this 80 million is for you. And I brought you brand new car as well. You can ask any security to drive you around." So Sunset said, "Thanks Mom, why I can't drive it myself? And I need to know how to drive Mom." Her mom said, "Sunset, we'll talk about it later." So her father Joe said, "Sunset, you're the smile of this family as a gift. This 20 million is for you." She was very happy and kissed both. But there was a new young maid named Free that come to work in the place. Give her a little gift. This makes her mom so happy and appreciate her a lot for this. Since both become friends and they were like about the same age, and Greg didn't give her too much to do as a maid's, but she mostly be in Sunset room playing one day. Free said, "I know you always wished to be out of this house and see the world. I can help you to go out and start a new life. If I was you, I won't stay there. You just like a slave." Sunset said, "I will love to escape and to leave this place. My mom always brought me new man. Now as I turn 18 they'll force me to marry a man that I don't even love, and I have to choose one of them. If not, they'll be very mad at me, but I don't love them, and I never go out this house to find someone in my own each night before 9 p.m. I lock in this room. Even I don't want to. A lot of security behind my room door. When I look in the window, I see how beautiful is the world. I would like to know it." Free said, "I know you're miserable. I'll help you download this Airbnb app in your phone so you can rental a place anywhere you wants. Where do you wants to go?" She said, "I don't really know, but a place people don't really know me." So Free said, "Okay, I'll help you out. You can go to Boston in the Airbnb. You can even rent the entirely place and do long term." Sunset said, "Can I see Boston on a picture?" Free said of course, and Sunset was fall in love with it, and she was so happy she give Free a big hug and said thank you, and for her is like Free was a saver. But she said, "How I'll be able to go out this house, Free? I have a car but I don't know how to drive, and there's a lot of security there." Free asked Sunset, "Are you brave? Did you really want to know what's freedom?" She said yes, ask your mom to give all the maid and security diner as a thanks for their service they've been providing for us, and I'll put something to make everyone sleeping, include your mom and dad, and I'll drive you far away from here. She was very happy to hear this. Free said you'll need a new identity and a new state ID, so she was agreed to do the fake but she replied, how I'll do it? Free said, don't worry, I'll do the fake ID and help you to escape after 1 week. Everything goes as they plan it. The whole people in the house fall to sleep and nobody was able to stop her escape. She feel like having wings, so she goes to Boston and leave California behind. It's the first time of her life she feel like everybody, free to walk freely and free to buy, also free to talk to other people, but it's like she was first learn how to walk and free to be with a man she will choose to be, and she have a lot of friends. Now it's been 3 months in Boston's 3 months of nightmare for all the neighbors that live in this area. People start to missing tears been dropped like a rivers and sorrow start to rise, but she always feel bad for all the lost, but nobody know who's the killers, but some say since sunset is coming people start to dies, but they couldn't have proved to back up their thoughts. But she always have the nightmares of blood in her hands as she remembers as a child one day, she find a knife with blood under her pillow. She was so scared didn't know who to call to explain this. Now days pass. People keep dying in the newspaper. She read that her parents been killed the same day she left the house, and the new paper said, if anyone finds Sunset, you'll receive $1 million because she been missing, so she crying so hard for her parents, but she's scared to return back to her house and always hiding her head with a hat just a way to not been recognized. The morning comes, she wake up locking the police station, she yelling, why I'm here. A police response, you killed 3 people in the gas station, that's why you here. She denied it so sadly, citing down after been arrested and been punished to be life in prison. All the newspapers, social media talking about Sunset as a criminal. She was very ashamed, so one day she received a visit. It was Free, the maid. Sunset was so happy to see Free, she said to Free, I don't know why I'm here, they lie on me. Free said, no, this is really you, but Sunset said, what did you mean? Trust me, I don't do this. Free response, yes, you're a killer since 3 years old. My mom was escaped, but your mom paid to kill her, to protect your identity. She couldn't accept the real you. But Sunset keep crying and start remember all the old memories, and how her mom used to say this is a bad dream. Nothing real, she crying and say, but my mom said it's all a dream. This can't hurt me, no. I never kill nobody. I refuse to believe this. It can't be true. Free said, I was just helping you to escape, just to see what you really are, and I didn't give your mom and dad something to sleep, but to kill them. Justice is served for my mom. And did you know what all your family did? All they did is harmed people, buried, fired, make it like a sook-wide. Marie told me everything and why she get fired for just back up my mom from telling the truth, and cause of your mom. My mom get murdered and your mom pay someone to go after Marie, but she's still alive just because she left the country. So you'll pay for everything you did, and pay for all those maids and security that you've been killed, and say bye-bye to the world, you'll never see it. And Free said, I wish you the best there, and she left, but she couldn't accept to be a killer, and she hate the fact that her mom and dad been killed, and she regret of disobey her parents. She said, my mom know better, I should listen to her, she just protecting me all this time. She crying, my mom protecting me from not hurting anyone else, but I think she was protecting me from other. I think she just stopping me from see the world. She crying harder, but I was blind to understand. What did I done? Cause of me my parents dies, oh no. Free used me to get what she wanted. I was stupid. Sunset keep crying and she find a way to kill herself in the prison.